back to Suladan Plays Subnautica Below Zero. Last time, I went off on search of, well, trying to find benzene. Well, I mean, technically I spent a bunch of time redesigning the base, and then went off in search of benzene and hoped that I would be able to do it in time to not cut into 2 episodes. But since you're here, yeah, obviously it ended up being 2 episodes. But anyway, let's get into it. Also, bonus points if you recognize the fact that the lighting is very different in this than it is in the rest of the video. That's because the editing happened in the future from the recording, and during the interim time between those 2 points, I got new lighting. Or I got the last pieces that I needed to do the new lighting, so there should be a lot more balanced lighting. Different, well, and some other settings were changed, and some audio settings were changed, but we're still experimenting with that. And won't know for sure how well that worked until I get a full-scale recording, so that I can see how it affected the, recording in, kind of a trial-by-fire scenario. But enough tangent. Let us enter into Subnautica Below Zero. Okay, I'm starting to think that the Titan hullfishes are just weird. Now this one's doing the same thing, but at the bottom of the strange oxygen fish. Maybe that's what it is. They're drunk on oxygen. Am I supposed to assume that they're protecting a hive or something? No, those are root pustules. Okay, benzene. Flowering spore. See, the cotton anemone is the thing I'm thinking. Flowering spore. Where do flowering spore? Maybe that's what made those PDAs reappear. If it reset the map elements, then the PDAs I'd already picked up. Maybe that's why. Because the other PDAs vanish when I grab them. I have one more idea for where benzene might be found. Well, the precursor to benzene. Why are you underwater again? Base, why are you like this? I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed. I didn't think I'd be saying that to a building today. Oh wait, finishing that's gonna do... Oh, well, that's a problem, man. I really think that once the sea truck has this many modules, instead of steering like this, it should switch to Cyclops steering controls where the mouse just looks around and I use A and D to turn, but the ship, and then space and C to go up and down. I just think that when the ship reaches a certain size, that steering control is a lot more intuitive. But, you know, that's just my opinion. I really enjoyed the Cyclops' controls. Would have been nice if it could have, tipped and done stuff, but that, submarines generally stay pretty level, so it made sense for it to do that. Then, of course, the original intention, or one of the earlier intentions, was for the Cyclops to be able to flip over and, get knocked off balance, but from what I've heard, that was somewhat glitchy. And that's assuming that what I read was correct, because I didn't get to Subnautica at that time. Like, in this one, I'm playing early access, and Subnautica was already released and, pretty much finished by the time I got to it. I just really, slow down. I really enjoyed the Cyclops. Definitely my favorite ship thus far. Is that piece? I will bite you, you know. Ow, ow. Back off. What? Whoop. Okay. The squid is apparently made of Creep vine. I am heavily confused.
New technology acquired.
But I'm just gonna eat all that. Oh, hi. You back off. There's some gold and stuff. I could bring my prawn suit down here and mine if I wanted. Until I get the grappling arm, I'm just not doing a ton with the prawn suit by itself. It's slow and clunky. Oh no, I just found Maida's base. Okay. This isn't where I'm trying to go then. You know, I'm just gonna go say hi to Maida while I'm here. I just came in here to fill up on oxygen, but I mean, hey, if Maida's here, I may as well. Yo! Oh, something was scannable here. You again, hmm? I saw it, that icon blipped on the screen. That reset, I've already got that. See, the PDA is reset. And he's chewing on that alien too. Snow Fox fragment. One person hover bike. Jump module, do not try to take it over water. Other ground vehicles are rabbits in its headlights, that's funny. Hi, Preston. I never got to go back here before. She didn't let me. A fridge, you're saying? Does that do anything useful, or is it just a storage container? I mean, I would imagine it would make food decay less quickly, but then again, you have cured food. Oh. Wait, what am I skipping? Toilet. Sink. You know what? I found some nice things in here. I'll take it. A shower. Oh, this is a large room, but with walls built in it. Okay, neat. In theory, that means there's an unused compartment right there. Presumably, this leads... Ooh.
A fortnight into our voyage, I was more or less living inside the creature's ribcage. It meant shelter, and it meant food. The flesh was starting to rot. The stench was unlike anything I'd ever smelled. As we floated, the temperature dropped, and the rotten meat began to stiffen and freeze. Slowly, almost imperceptibly, the Reaper began to lose buoyancy. We sank a little each day. My sanctuary was becoming my tomb, and I was at the mercy of the current and the winds. Until one day, I saw a smattering of penguins in the distance. Swimming birds usually mean solid land of some kind. I was lucky. The winds followed their path. Hours later, I saw a blessed sight. An unmoving cloud sitting upon the water. Land. It renewed my spirit as I watched the land get closer and closer. The Reaper slowly sank, but I was no longer worried. When the Reaper finally sank below the water, I was close enough to lazily swim my way to shore. I made a note to come back for the Reaper's skull. I didn't ride the beast for 3 weeks to have no proof. Land never felt so good, even in this Arctic hell.
I don't think this is the direction I need to be going, but I'm a-going it. What have I got to lose? I should really bring my prawn suit down here. I punch them. Punchy McCrabs.
Proceed with caution. A Leviathan-class creature is near.
Yep, that would be down there. That's the That's the reason I said I didn't want to come down here. Like the game warns me. Oh no, it's over here. I stand. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. That thing is instant dead. I'm just gonna go this way and hope that I'm slightly faster than it. Am I legitimately faster than it? Okay. I ain't even attempting to
Seek fluid intake.
to scan that thing without a, you know, a means to make it stop moving so much. Oh, hello. Speaking of which. Prawn suit propulsion arm. That's nice. Not something I've ever used, you know, just having 2 arms and all. Gotta keep an eye on that oxygen gauge, though.
New blueprint synthesized.
I'm gonna die down here. If this leads to the surface, I'll survive. Hey, this might be the cave I was looking for, actually. Oh my, no, that's a big monster. Wait, does it? No, this isn't it, but this connects back to that cave I was in earlier. Not the cave I'm looking for, but good to know. And at least with my ion battery, it's like I've used 1 battery's worth of charge off of it. Okay, so that cave leads back to there. But at least I know I can make it there from Maida's base, which is... Oh, that's the rock, floating rock bits. I would really like for my sea truck to have a navigator. Like, you know, there's an idea for something that would give the sleeper room some use. Have it be a little control room with a topographical scanner and whatnot. You know, that's the one that led to Maida. Let's see if there's different directions that this cave might take. Down. Oh, it's just tech.
Another site found, but I cannot yet tell whether the others survived. Still, it holds valuable information. I hope you will find more.
Marine life analyzer. Oh no, that's that thing. I was thinking that was something I could build. I was gonna say, wait, wait, what? Okay, there's nothing else to do down here, so that's a bust. At least we are finding those things in the course of our exploration. So it's funny, in the last version of the game, or the last time I played through it, I got stuck at this point in the game trying to find Maida's base. In this case, I know where her base is, but I'm trying to find...
I will share a signal with you now. I am unsure whether it is for a facility or a component, but it is important.
I can't find the cave that I used to get to Maida's base, which was itself important. Because it's gotta be those big mushrooms. But finding my way back there... Even back then I had to use a beacon. Horsepower upgrade. Oh yeah, the afterburner is the one that Makes my sea truck faster. Like the go in a straight line thing. But what I'm looking for is the horsepower upgrade, which I do need. And I need the grappling. Oh, hi. What'd you bring me? What is it? Oh, thank you. Antenna fruit. I like that it gives me health. Which, honestly, that confuses me a bit, but, you know. So I'm afraid if I go this way, it's just going to lead me back to the purple. Yep. Oh, hello.
Our searches have been useful, but ultimately I have no definitive evidence as to the fate of my people. The network I hoped to rejoin may no longer exist. I cannot feel it.
There could be a million reasons for that. Like, what if the network had a system update? They're on version 2001.4 and you're still on version 14.2.
That would make me incompatible. How would I even begin to plan my upgrades?
Okay, that's not what I meant. Bad example. You still know how to get home?
Yes.
So don't give up. Go there, see for yourself what happened. This isn't over yet.
You are expressing optimism, but it is not supported by probability.
Hope isn't based on statistics. It's born from a drive for something better.
What you are describing is merely survival instinct.
Call it whatever you want, if it keeps you from lying down and giving up.
My people do not lie down, if they still exist, which I cannot confirm.
Welcome to life for the rest of us, Alan. Most of us don't get to know what's happening in every timeline. We have to go along with things and believe in life's potential.
How do you bear that?
There's a poem Sam loved. Hope is human. Hope is, right. Hope is the thing with feathers.
This does not match any fauna designation I can find in your PDA.
It's a line from an 18th century Earth author, Emily something. Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. I promise we'll get answers one way or another, Alan.
Adding hope to your database.
According to Robin, it's described as having... Okay, I'm just gonna... Here, if you'd like to read it. Well, no, you know what? I'd rather not die today, Squiddo. I will... Get back here. Give me more creep vine clusters, because you gave me that last time. Went back to the truck in the first place to get water, and then I got distracted by a phone call. Not a literal phone call, but Alan.
You came within range of data that might help with the construction of a new storage medium. You must continue to investigate.
I mean, this isn't where I'm trying to go, but ooh. Oh, it's the thingum! Bacon. Name bacon. There we go, deep mushroom cave, that'll work. Finally!
I strongly sense my people's technology nearby. A body component is near.
Good for you! I'm more concerned with the... I finally found the... Ooh, those things are spooky. Okay, you know what? I can only go so deep. There's the mushrooms. The spooky, spooky mushrooms. Glad I'm not breathing in here. Hey, back! Collect eggs for use in advanced fabrication. Well, how do I... Wait, you... Back off! How do you collect eggs from a mushroom? Maybe these things? Young cotton anemone. You know what? I got everything I need. And I'm going to suffocate if I hang out down here, so Alan's just going to have to wait. Okay. So that's how you find it. There's a massive landmass. So if you get lost, just look for this giant spire of a landmass.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Oh yeah, I'm not going to survive. I made the wrong decision there.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
There is a possibility that I make it to the surface. Assuming I don't have to deviate from going straight up.
Oxygen.
Too much. No, I'm not going to make it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I might make it. 0. Made it. Okay, well, we got what we needed. I can go back to the base. I can make the grappling arm. I just need the truck. And my dear goodness, that was a pain to find. It's one of those things that's just obscure enough to get to that the player can find themselves going in circles trying to find it. I legitimately had to look up what biome it was in just to be sure I was in the right place. And it, you know, said lily pad, so lily pads. I hear you, squidums. I need 2 advanced wiring kits, 2 lithium, a lubricant, and a benzene. The horsepower upgrade should speed up my sea truck, and the grappling arm will, you know, obviously make grappling a whole lot more viable. I'm just gonna go ahead and make some hydrochloric acid. Oh wow, I only got enough for 1. Oops. Well, that'll come in handy later, I presume. I got stuck on limestone. Oh dear. Okay. Once I get to the base and make 1 more wiring kit, I can make 1 more advanced wiring kit. Then make the horsepower upgrade and the grappling arm. And then, of course, leave the sea truck there to continue its little charging mission. So, wiring kit. Advanced wiring kit. Horsepower upgrade. Grappling arm. Glory be. You know, that's probably not the best place for you to drop off, but you know, we're gonna do what we do. Okay, I need upgrades. Grappling arm. Oh, you're so perfect. Okay, now let's put the horsepower upgrade. That just tells me one of them is full. Oh, You charge quick! Okay, now let me switch to the prawn suit, and we're gonna play around for a moment. Also need to get those recipes off there, so yeah. There we go. Drop the prawn! Didn't actually need to drop it, I could have just gotten in, but, you know, dropping it was...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, yes. You know what I'm going to say, bro? That's always a good idea. There we go. Okay, let me find a piece of flat land and see if I can still sprint. I mean, not flat land, but land that I can run across. Yes! Oh, what's going on with the frame right there? I don't know, maybe it just doesn't like the prawn suit. Ah, yes. Now I don't get stuck in the prawn suit. I can climb. I can swing. I can clip through things, apparently. Okay, so we've got a lot of stuff done, and hoping I can get this cut down into a single episode. We'll see. But in any case, we got the base souped up, we got the docking module, got the grappling arm, got this horsepower upgrade, got some more kyanite. I should probably put that in the storage. It's always a good idea to organize inventory. We got food, so, you know, that's nice. I've got food growing up upstairs. Wow, the Sea Glide is so fast when it doesn't have batteries. I'm going to take the extra ion battery out of the mineral detector. I can keep it in storage, but... since I'm not using it super frequently, it just seemed like a bit needless. It'd be neat if the ion battery like somehow amplified the abilities of the tool that you put it in, like making the Sea Glide faster somehow, or making the scanner faster. I guess making things faster would just be what it does. I mean, like, I don't know. Anyway, just an idea. I could make the recycler with one of those ion cubes so that I could condense all this copper and quartz down into glass and copper wire. Then my titanium storage becomes a thing, because then I can condense that into ingots. It's just that it takes an ion cube, and that makes me reluctant. Do I... how do I get the seeds for y'all? I don't want to just pick the... I want to get the seeds for y'all. How do I get the pepper tree out of here? I want a whole thing of Preston's plant, a whole thing of that. I'll probably spread that out so we have potatoes, those things, and then melons. That's spooky, don't do that. You know, we're gonna go ahead and pause. Once I get in here and hit the save button. Thank you for watching. Thank you, again for putting up with the technical difficulties. I'm going to go ahead and pause here, and I will see you next time.